When you're in the Prezi site and you want to use the Prezi video, you'll select the tab that says Prezi video. Now, there's three things that you can do within this section. You can just do a quick start, you can import a PowerPoint, or you can use your video within a present. So I'm just going to start with the quick record. And I like to think of the Prezi video as a kind of like news. When you watch the news, you see the images and things and such on the screen. So I'm going to just turn off my video so I don't get lagged with having to recording going on at the same time. So I'm going to turn this off for the moment. And on the Prezi video, so as you can see, you will see yourself, and they have this taskbar down here, and this is where you can decide if you want to hide content or show content. You can decide how you want the content to appear, if you want it to float, if you just want the content to be shown and not yourself, or if you want to eliminate the background and just have the words. So for example, like a PowerPoint presentation, the background image would be gone and the words would just be displayed. So to get started, you have two choices. You can import or you can build your own video content here. So to build your own content, you just simply press the gray button, and this is where you can add context, you can add images. So I'm going to bring up my image, and I have picked my design, which you do by doing the three dots. So you can choose your template, and you can go through and select whatever images you want. Some take up the screen more than others, so just kind of deciding what works best for your needs. I'll just stick with the one I had before. And then you can share your screen, so you can bring up just kind of like you would in Collaborate, or if you're in Collaborate and you want to use this, you can do the share screen. And they have different types of widgets. So I'm just going to, as I'm typing, you can see the words appear. You can make a new slide, you can duplicate it, you can delete it, you can add a visual, you can choose a template, so again you can change the design. And if I wanted to add an image, you can search for a visual. And I'm just going to pick that, and you can see that the image appears with my text. If I want to make a new one, and these are you can have these pre-made, so when you start your Prezi video, people don't have to wait for you to create these, but I just wanted to show how when you're doing a Prezi video, this is what it looks like, where you have kind of a background, you have words, you have visuals. And again, using these icons down here, if I do full mode, my words are just there. If I do the disappearing, then my background goes away and it's just my words. But as you can see, not everything will work for video because this is covering my face, so you have to decide what works best, and floating will bump it over to the side. You can record these, so you can press the practice and record, and you can record it and then share it, link out through Blackboard. You can also use Prezi within Teams. This will require that request access button, much like Mural, from the IT department. So just a heads up to do that in advance before using it within a Teams meeting presentation. So this is just a quick start way to use the Prezi record. If I go back to my dashboard and I go to my video, so here's my quick start, and I'm just going to delete it just so my video doesn't get lagged up. You can also import from PowerPoint. So this is where this desktop icon is going to come in handy, and it will open it up. And second. It may take a second for your camera to be activated and all that stuff. So your icons are still here. And again, you could do the quick import from the quick record as well. So it looks very similar, but now I have some more options. So now you see that I have this banner with my name and my title. And if I do the 3 dots, that's where I get to add this name tag. So you can add a name tag. You don't have to have it. So I can simply get rid of my name tag and it's gone. You can choose your background. So if you want blurred, if you want it just to be normal, you can add a background, much like Zoom and other video conferencing systems. And again, you can build up those slides that appear on your screen too. So if you wanted to create something prior to your PowerPoint, you could do that. I'm going to import and I'm going to add from my computer, and I'm going to show the difference between a PowerPoint that I just made and then using a PowerPoint template that Prezi provides. So this was just a PowerPoint sample, and I will say please wait while it imports it. So this is something that you can do live in a Prezi Present, or again, this is where you can press that record and you can record this and then share out. So it will bring up your slides and it will ask you what slides you want to bring in, and I just want to bring in all of them. And it will show the slides on the right-hand side. And then your PowerPoint slides will start to pop up. So as you can see, because this is just a PowerPoint template, it does kind of cover my face. Now I can simply adjust myself so my face isn't covered. And you can present your PowerPoint like this. Now again, you can use icons down here, or if I want full mode, then my slides just come up and I don't have to worry so much about whether or not my face can be seen. If I do the transparent mode, again, you have to decide the time and place when that's fitting, because as you can see, the images are covering my face again. But you can see that the background has been removed and it's just the context. So this is using just a PowerPoint slide that you've created. And if you want to use, so I'm going to remove these. And now I'm going to bring in a PowerPoint that I made using, so I'm going to do import and add computer again, that I used with a Prezi template, which I will attach the template link right in our Blackboard course. And they have different types of templates, and they're very easy to use. And you just work in PowerPoint like you would with any other slide. They do show a picture of a person. Just note that that person's not going to be in it. It's just showing you that when you're presenting, this is where you are, this is where the material will be on your screen. So sometimes the PowerPoints do take a second to import. And again, it will ask me what slides I want to bring in. And I'm just going to say all of them. Okay, so now that my PowerPoints have loaded with the Prezi template, when it first loads, it's going to look just like your normal PowerPoint slide, but this is where if you want to use the transparent icon, which is, like I said, don't worry about the person that's in the background in your PowerPoint templates, because if you use this feature, that goes away. And it's just simply the small graphics and my words that show, and everything is placed off to the right. That way you don't have to worry about you being blocked in your presentation. So this is just a Prezi PowerPoint template. They have different types. You, of course, can edit them as you want. But this is just some neat features that Prezi Video has. When you are ready to record, you would simply press the record button and you would record it. you have the ability to start over, to trim, and then when you're done, you can just press done recording and use the share option to get a link. I'm not going to start a recording just because I'm already recording with a different program and it will cause some issues. But you just use the record button, or again, you can present it in a call. So if you're in a Teams meeting, you can have something like this on your screen that helps your presentation or meeting just be a little bit more engaging, have more images, graphics, and things like that. And when you're done, you can just simply exit out of this because this will be coming up from that desktop app. You can save and close. You can save it to your desktop if you want, and then you can exit out. I'm just going to close so I don't save it. And then you'll see your tabs again on your Google, and this is where you'll go back to your account and you'll see the video down here. Now, if you want to use the Prezi Present, this is where you'll also find certain templates that you can use that are kind of pre-made. So let's say you don't necessarily want to use PowerPoint slides, but you want to use a presentation template that Prezi has. They have a bunch of different types, and again, they show silhouettes just so you have an idea of what your screen will look like when you're on it. Please just note that some of them do have these paid features next to them. It doesn't mean that you can't use them, it just means that some of them you might not get all of the features. And when you select the one that you want, you'll just say use template. You can give it a name. And unless you have a paid version, you're going to want to select the anyone on the web and then press OK. And from here, it will run through some accessing questions about like your camera and microphone. And if you've used Prezi before, this will look very similar with the different types of templates. But what's different is we have this video attached to the template. So you can go through and fill out all the different components and you can save it. You can, again, create a video. So you can record it and upload it. Or if this is something that you want to present on a live conferencing stream like on Teams, you would use the present button. And a lot of their templates are very editable, so you can make changes, you can change color, font, all of those good things before you present. So just another way to make meetings or video recordings more engaging, more interactive.